So, we have just gone over interview questions, and you guys came up with some answers, some ways that you would answer interview questions. Another skill that we're going to practice today is actively listening. So when interviewing for a job, you want to always be prepared with good questions, and then you want to be able to demonstrate active listening. So who would be willing to read this slide about why it's important to actively listen?
The grade parts?
Yep, just all of these. Can you see those?
Yeah.
Okay.
It provides you with more information about the organization. It shows the employer how and if you might fit in with them. It gives you a competitive edge and makes you stand out from other candidates. It helps you evaluate each employer and determine which ones are a good match for you. It shows that you are engaged in the conversation and reflects your interest in the company. It helps in showcasing your knowledge and increases your chances of getting hired.
Perfect. So, this is why having good questions can help in an interview, because you want to make sure that you're demonstrating that you're engaged, that you're serious about it, that you're thinking about it. It's not something that you're just doing flippantly. So it can reflect really well on you as a candidate. And then after you ask the questions, this is the skill that we're going to be practicing. You want to be able to demonstrate active listening. So once you've asked a great question, you're going to actively listen. So this is what that looks like. Someone be willing to read this for us? Go ahead.
Active listening looks like being fully present and paying attention to the speaker, showing interest by practicing good eye contact and using nonverbal cues, withholding judgment and advice and listening to understand rather than to respond. Ask open-ended questions to encourage further responses, paraphrasing, reflecting, clarifying, and summarizing what has been said.
Okay. So yes, these are the skills that we're going to be practicing today, and I just wanted to show you what that can look like. So we're going to pretend like I'm the interviewee, you're the interviewers, right? So you've just asked me a whole bunch of questions. I've talked about myself, kind of like we practiced earlier. So now you've opened up the discussion to me and you've said you have any questions. So I am going to ask you, can you describe the New Haven culture? And then you're going to describe the culture here at New Haven, and I'm going to demonstrate actively listening. So somebody want to answer that question for me?
Okay, I can do it.
Okay, so can you describe New Haven culture?
New Haven is a community with a bunch of girls, and I think everyone here is very supportive with each other, and we all want the best for each other. And I think there can be some problems in the community, but we always find a way to figure out the problems with each other and repair with each other.
Okay, so what you're saying is that even though there are sometimes challenges in the New Haven culture, you always try to find ways to repair because you care about and support each other. Did I get that right? Okay. All right. Good job. Okay, now that we have practiced speaking and listening, you guys are going to fill out this active listening self-reflection worksheet. So basically, you're just going to rate your level of attention and your level of response as you think about like how you participated in that activity. So for your level of attention, you're going to think about whether or not you were fully present throughout the interview. Were you mostly attentive with occasional lapses or sometimes distracted? And then your level of response, do you feel like you accurately paraphrased and summarized without adding biases? And then here at the bottom, there's just a place for you to write some reflections. So it says, provide an example of how you paraphrased or summarized a point effectively, and what technique can you use to improve your paraphrasing and summarizing skills. Then here at the bottom, you're gonna set some goals about how you think you can do better. I would recommend just setting one, because if you set too many, then it's hard to focus on all the things. So just think about one thing that you can